Hey everybody, what's up and welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot minute since I have posted to my channel, about 3 weeks, and I'm so sorry to have been gone for that long, but there's several reasons. If you are new to my channel, I'm so sorry for the long intro, but welcome. And if you are a regular, welcome back. Thank you so much for the much needed time. 2 out of the 3 weeks I was incredibly sick, like strep throat sick. So, you know, sometimes life just hits you and you gotta take a step back and relax, and that's what I needed to do. I really had almost no voice, so I wouldn't have been able to effectively film a video, but I felt like, quite frankly, like poop. So that's really why I've been away. In addition to that, just been having to make, as far as like decisions, important decisions, I am, within my same company, I am switching roles, and I'm actually really excited about it. It's something I sought out and it actually happened. So I'm excited to be job switching right now, and so basically a whole lot of stuff has been going on, and sometimes when YouTube isn't your main job, you do it as a hobby, you kind of got to take a step back and, you know, put it on the back burner until you're able to come back. So I am so sorry that I'm coming to you with my Sephora holiday bonus event haul so late. Part of the fun of watching Sephora hauls during a sale is that you can see things that you might have missed out on, and you go back and order it while you still have the sale going on. And I'm so sorry that that's not the case this time, but that doesn't change the fact that I do want to share with you what I picked up. And I'm just going to tell you, I have like the massive bag, and this bag is pretty heavy. Whether it's as big of a haul as my spring one, I don't know, but I'd say it's somewhat close. I don't think it's pretty close, but it's somewhat close. So given that we have a ton of stuff to go over, let's just go ahead and get started. If you are new to my channel, I would love it if you'd stick around. I hope you'll consider subscribing. Really, no pressure, but truly, I hope that you like what you see and that you would consider subscribing, and that you give this video a thumbs up, whether you're subscribed or not, because that really does help me out. So let's go into no particular order. Now, given the fact that I kind of waited so long to do this haul, I've already kind of broken into a couple of things that I just really needed to start using because I was either out or, you know, like, no, basically I was out. Anyways, so let's go ahead and start. Now I want to start with the bigger thing that's over there on the bed, so hang on. Okay, so this particular item I have already opened up. I really wanted to make sure that it was going to work for me because, quite frankly, I went into this purchase thinking there is a very good chance this is going to go back to the store. And that really shouldn't be the reason we purchase something, just to try it out. But honestly, I have not had luck with these types of things. Now, it's already out of the box, but this is the Amika Smooth Operator Smooth Healthy Hair as Easy as 1, 2, 3. It's a set. So for the same price as you get the Smooth Operator brush, you also get the little mini travel hair dryer, a small little diffuser, and then a small, I'd say they're pretty good size. They're 1 ounce of the anti-humidity spray, dry shampoo, and dry conditioner, which I probably won't use these a whole lot. I don't typically use those types of things. I'll get good use out of the little mini hair dryer, and then I am already getting amazing use out of the brush. Now, this was not on my radar, and for those of you who don't know what this is, it is a hairbrush, but it is almost like a flat iron. So my hair is very curly. Now, it has thinned out quite a bit, but I have very, very curly hair, and I haven't been able to wear it straight like this in a really long time. Now, granted, I also cut a few inches off just because it's so thin that if I want to wear it straight for it to look its fullest, I have to take it down to about this length. But basically, it's a hairbrush that once you obviously turn it on, it kind of does the work of a blow dryer and a flat iron in one. It gives you the straight without the pin straight of a flat iron that makes your hair almost kind of look stringy. This gives you the volume of a blow dryer, and literally all I do, I don't even section off my hair. I just go in, I hold it out taut, and then I just take it down like that. And I'm not even kidding, my hair ends up like this. And this will last me until I literally washed my hair last night. I did this morning. And this hairstyle will last me until the next time I wash it in a couple of days. I wash my hair every 3rd day. This I saw on a couple of people's channels. It wasn't on my radar in the least, and I first saw it on Raw Beauty Christie's channel. And the reason that it kind of intrigued me, now I feel like she has even maybe thinner hair than I do, but what I feel about Christie is that and this is one thing I really like about her, is that you can trust. I don't think, she doesn't feature things on her channel that she doesn't stand behind, and she featured this on her channel. I think she's at a point now where she can really turn down things that she doesn't either trust, believe in, whatever the case. We all know she's very blunt and outspoken, in a very nice way. I don't think she's ugly about it, but when I saw her feature it on her video, because they were sponsoring the video, I thought, and she did a demo on that video. Well, then soon after I watched, I think her name is Stephanie, and her YouTube channel is something like SMXLO, and I've been watching her for years and I can never fully remember her name. I think it's Stephanie. Oh, I feel bad if it's not. But anyways, when she did her haul, she picked this up as well, and I was like, okay, there's something to this. Well, I ended up running to the store, picking it up with, again, with the mindset that this is likely not going to work for me because I've tried these in the past, and I was so blown away. So if you have hair like I do, if you blow dry your hair, flat iron your hair, this cuts the time down so quick. I do my whole head of hair in literally like 7 minutes. 10 at most, 10 if I'm really being picky, but so quick. It does the work of a round brush and a blow dryer and a flat iron all in one, and I can't even tell you, like, people have been complimenting my hair all this time, and that's $120 minus the discount. It was great, and I feel like I just took a ton of time on that one product, but I needed to fully tell you about it because it has been so amazing. All right, now let's go ahead and get into this bag. I don't think I'm gonna be able to keep this bag on my lap because it's kind of, yikes. Okay, so how are we going to do this? Hold on. Okay, I'm back. All right, so another hair product, which again, I'm kind of leery of hair products, and I don't typically buy Briogeo hair products. Those are very hit or miss for me. I use their castor oil. I love it, but I did want to pick up the Don't Despair Repair Honey Moisture Deep Conditioning Mask, and I'm not going to lie, I was suckered in by the packaging. What can I say? Who can resist a really amazing honey conditioner in a teddy bear package? Anyways, I have already used this and I can say that I am very impressed. I love the smell. I love how it makes my hair feel. Again, I have thinner hair and this almost helps it thicken up just a little bit. Loving it, and I can't say enough good things about it. Now, it doesn't make me want to run out and buy a ton of Briogeo products, but that particular one is great, and I'm kind of sad that it's limited edition. The next item that I already started using was because I finished out my little travel size. And the fact that I loved the travel size so much told me I needed the large version. This is the Youth to the People Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamins Superfood Cleanser. This is $36 and you get a ton of product. Now I know $36 is a lot for a face wash, but quite frankly no other face wash has done what this one has done to my skin. It literally, once I go in with like a makeup wipe or even the balm, cleansing balm, but I've been using makeup wipes recently, and then I go in with this, it literally takes off every trace of makeup that is, you know, still there from having removed it with a makeup wipe, obviously. But in addition to that, like, it takes off most of my mascara. I always go in with a Q-tip and some eye makeup remover just to remove any traces, but the amazing thing about this is that it makes my skin look and feel so super clean, but without feeling tight. And that is really hard for me to find. A lot of times, like, they do a great job of stripping down the makeup, but they also almost like strip out the moisture from my skin. And this is quite the opposite. I feel like I have to use a little bit more than a regular face wash because it doesn't foam as easily, but I can't even tell you, that thing has been such a lifesaver when it comes to face wash for me. Now, more skincare. Do I have any other? I have a couple other things. Okay. I ended up caving and purchasing the Pharmacy Sweet Dreams collection, mainly because I had been wanting to try the Honeymoon Glow. I have been like ride or die for the baby facial by Drunk Elephant. So this particular product has a little bit less of the AHA. I think Drunk Elephant has like 21%. This has about 14% or some, yeah, 14% AHA/BHA. And so I've been wanting to try it. When I saw this in store that it also had the cleanser, which I'm not a huge fan, but I'll use it. It comes in there, you know, obviously it's a good deal. And then I really had been also wanting to try the Honey Grail. So I can tell you that I've used the Honeymoon Glow a couple of times. I think I really like it, but I don't think I've used it enough to 100% solidify that. I can tell you that the Honey Grail is so incredible that once this is out, I think I'm going to buy the full size. It is so moisturizing. It smells like honey. It just really is a great product. So this particular thing was $65. I think Honeymoon Glow is $58 on its own. So the fact that I was getting these two for an extra $7 minus the discount was kind of a no-brainer for me. So this was a good way to pick it up. Anyways, I think what I'm going to do for next year, honestly, I didn't go as ham this year because I feel like I've been spending a lot of money just on makeup and clothes and things like that. So it really wasn't in a point to like go ham on all these sets. But I really need to remember for next year that these kind of skincare sets come out. That's one thing I forget because I focus so much on the makeup. And that next year I really want to go ham on these amazing deals for skincare because you can't do any better than that. Alright y'all, so speaking of Drunk Elephant Baby Facial, I did pick up one of the sets. And this is the set with the TLC Sukari Baby Facial. Now, I'm hesitant on whether I want to return it or not, only because I still have some in the one I purchased during the spring sale. I know with some of their vitamin C products, they say don't stock up because they will go bad. I don't know if that's the same for this product or not. In addition to that, so it's a cute little baggie that it comes with, but I've had a little bit of trouble with the zipper getting stuck. Seems to be working okay now. But anyways, so it came with the full size of the baby facial, a deluxe size 1 ounce of the jelly cleanser, a small little trial size of the Lala Retro whipped cream. You get the marula oil, which typically comes in with the baby facial for afterwards, and then a little sample of the eye serum. So this particular one I think was $88 minus the discount, which of course the baby facial I think is $80 on its own. And so anyways, minus the discount and the cute little baggie. So I don't know. I think just because, again, I didn't really need to be spending as much as I did. And look, I'm already having trouble with the zipper again. Like, it just kind of gets caught, and I don't know why. But the baby facial has done wonders for my skin. If you're having a little bit of trouble with your skin, like it's just not looking, it's looking a little lifeless, and you're just, I don't know, just things aren't cooperating, maybe try this out. Go get a sample. I can't even tell you just the amazing look that it gives my skin once I've rinsed it off, and for days after, my skin looks so clear, so good. This combined with my cream for the Dream Cream, I don't know, the Youth to the People one I bought during the spring sale is just amazing. Okay, let's see, one more, hang on, I gotta reach into this bag, this is a little complex. Another skincare product that I picked up, this one sells out very frequently even without there being a sale. It's the Glamglow Brighteyes Illuminating Anti-Fatigue Eye Cream. I'm really excited about this one. Now this is not cheap for an eye cream. It was $39 and typically I will pay like $32 for an eye cream. Now granted, I did get the discount during the sale, but I don't know. I'm guessing people love it. It's got great reviews, although I feel like the reviews can be iffy when you read them. It's like, I got this for free. Anyways, but that aside, yeah, you can use this daily as desired, and it's Brighteyes Illuminating Anti-Fatigue Eye Cream. It comes in the prettiest little jar. I'm super excited to try this out. Now, I am still using the Banana Bright eye cream, so I think I'm going to hold on to this until I'm done with that one, just so that I'm horrible about starting a new product while still having product in an old container. And anyways, then I've got products all over the place. So I did pick that up, and then the other was a repurchase because I am about out of my Kopari Coconut Melt. I use this in my hair. I've been using it for years. This is probably like my 4th tub at this point. And a tub will usually last me about a year. I put this in on damp hair. Once I wash my hair, I let it air dry a little bit, and then I go in with a dollop, rub it, you know, in my hands, and then put it throughout my hair. And I can't even tell you, for somebody who has incredibly thin hair at this point, this has done wonders with making it feel a little bit thicker and more full. What's funny is the package it's like iridescent, because when I first got my order in, one of the Anastasia palettes that I picked up was completely broken, and all the powder was throughout the box on all the products and everything. So this green is like super shiny and reflective because of that. Okay, next up I purchased the Milk Makeup and Sephora Collection brush set. I was super excited that this released right before the sale. I had seen on Instagram that this was released, and I was like, oh, I'm adding this to my loves list. Day one, I purchased it, and it ended up selling out. And honestly, I haven't even opened it yet, but it does come with, let's see, 5 brushes and the handles are like a chrome silver, really, really pretty. It comes with a, let's see, cream stick brush used with Milk Makeup sticks. Now granted, it's geared to be used with Milk Makeup products, but obviously you can use it with any product you want. You get a highlighter brush, you get a setting powder brush, a foundation brush, and a concealer brush. So really excited about this bad boy. And then I picked up a few palettes. You guys know how I am about my eyeshadow palettes. And even though I have so many, and I do declutter on Poshmark, so if you don't follow me already on Poshmark, then you need to, because I randomly post things, and it's just things that like literally have had 2 to 3 uses and I'm just not going to use them anymore, or I bought it just to review on my channel and I'm not going to use it anymore. And I just so that you know, I don't gouge on prices. I typically go pretty low because obviously even if it's used once, it's used. So anyways, but if you're looking to pick some things up, then just definitely follow me on there. So I picked up both of the mini Norvina palettes. Now you can ask, why would you pick them up when you already picked up all 3 of the big ones? But these just, I don't know, I feel like these kind of colors call my name, and I truly, most of the time, I don't even look to what I have to be like, okay, do I have the same thing? I end up just picking up. So not only that, but I figured these were so super cute with the packaging and the way they were super travel size. This is volume 2, I think. Yep, this one's volume 2. This one came in completely broken. And so I ended up having to, well, let me rephrase, they both came in broken, but this one was a little bit worse than the other. But this is so pretty, like the prettiest shades as far as brights. You guys know I love these types of colors, like summer colors all year round. Don't get me wrong, I love the vampy ones too, but summer colors are my thing. Those brights, the neons, and I feel like this has a lot of that. So let me grab my paper towel and I'll give you a couple swatches. I'm not going to go ham today on the swatches, you guys, but I will go through a couple. Now granted, I really haven't even swatched a lot of these, so look what those look like. Those are really pretty, and I feel like these have been getting kind of mixed reviews. Oh wow, that is so pretty. I like it. And they come with like only 2. If you're a matte person, then these are right up your alley, mattes and brights, because they have mainly mattes and only a couple of other shades. They have like a satin here and then a glittery type of shade there. So, and this green, I just have to show you. I swatched it in the store and it's like a lime green, a lime neon, and it is so pretty. And honestly, I would have picked up this palette just for this particular shade. So I hope you can see that. I'm not going to get my hand as close to the ring light because when I do, y'all say that it ends up looking a little washed out. And I haven't, guys, I am like the least technical kind of person alive. And so I just have to tell you, like, I'm sorry about the whole lighting thing. I haven't been able to figure it out. If I put the natural ring light, then y'all tell me sometimes it looks a little pink. And then when I put the white ring light, even though I have the little thingy that goes on top, the little diffuser type thing, then y'all tell me that it looks washed out. So I haven't figured it out. If you know about lighting, then I'm certainly not ashamed to say I don't know anything about it, and I would gladly take whatever helpful hints in the comments section below. The other one I picked up obviously is the volume 1. I feel like a ton of people were saying that this was a copy to the, I don't know, like Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson. Did I get that right? I don't keep up with those releases, so I don't know, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's always, people are always saying something looks like something else or somebody copied like from somebody else, and it's a lot of drama and I don't want to get involved in that. So here's what this one looks like. These are the more pinks, purples, coralies. I feel like the other one had a lot of like orange and blue. Anyways, so that's what this one looks like. Now I'm going to tell you that the day I went to go return the super broken one for this one, I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and use it to even see if I'm going to like it. And I ended up loving it. I mean, just so pigmented, so easy to work with, and I'm very excited to have these two. I've really enjoyed the Norvina releases. Again, I know a lot of people, it's been kind of a controversial thing, just everybody's either mad about it or whatever, but the other product I picked up was the Nude Rich palette by Huda Beauty. I already own the Nude Light and Nude Medium, and they are lovely. A lot of people are saying it basically is a dupe for the, was it New Nudes? I don't know. I don't think so. And I think the packaging is just so pretty. It's this like faux leather, just very, very pretty. She stepped it up and I like that. I'm willing to pay the extra couple of dollars for the really nice packaging. And this is what this looks like. And obviously these are meant to be more like, okay, based on your skin tone, then one of these will suit each skin tone best. But honestly, I feel like I can use all three, and this was no exception. So really, really pretty. I think it has to be the packaging. I said this in my video with her little mini neon palettes, that they smell like if you've been on like an old battleship, a US battleship. For example, we live semi-close to the USS Lexington in Corpus, and I've been going there since I was a kid, and it's just something about that battleship. I mean, you know, it's old and it's all metal and there's a certain smell. And these always remind me of that. I don't know. It has to be the packaging, I think. Anyways, I'm so sorry if that was like so boring to you, but I had to. These mattes are so ridiculously soft. I just can't even. I love Huda shadows. I mean, quite frankly, I love the brand. I love her products. It's rare that she releases something that I'm not really super excited about. Like the Nymph Body Glow. That is one of my favorite products ever, and it just keeps on getting like 3 stars on Sephora's website. I'm like, why? And really all it is mixing it in with a little bit of lotion, and you can make it more emollient and like slather it on. It stays on all day. And honestly, during this spring sale, I do want to pick up the medium shade. I know this is like, I'm being super chatty today, but so, and I'm still sick, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm on week 3, and I still have a ton of congestion and a ton of cough. You can probably still hear it in my voice. But yeah, so that is that. So let's go on to the last few products. Let me pull them all out of the bag because there we go. All right, y'all. So this next item is just, I mean, it's a repurchase. It's not anything exciting. It is the Fenty Pro Filter Amplifying Eye Primer. If you've watched my videos for a while, you know that during the last Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, I had picked up the Urban Decay Primer Potion, which back in the day, that's what I used to use. Well, I picked those up because I was pretty much out of this. And you guys, I have not been able to wait to get back to this. This is just one of my really ride or die primers. I will tell you though, here's what's weird, is that for a few days, I don't know, like, have you ever had makeup days where you're just having like really just bad makeup days? You're like, what's happening? What's going on? And my lids have become kind of oily, and I just don't even know. And like, I've been using this primer when that happens, and so I don't know, because I have a little bit left of my old one. Anyways, but I picked this up just because it is just an amazing primer. But what I was going to say with the oily lids is, I have gotten that question in the past. If you have oily lids, which one do you use? I would highly, highly recommend the NARS eye primer if you have oily lids. I've heard so many people tell me that that has worked wonders for them, doing what an eye primer was never able to do for them before. So just an FYI. This I have already used, but I put it back in the box just to show you. It's the Patrick Ta Silky Lip Cream, the whole monochromatic lineup that he released, and this is in She's Unapologetic. It's the lightest one. I loved it so much that I put one on my Christmas list for my hubby. I put She's Secure on my Christmas list, so we'll see. But this packaging I just think is so pretty. It's simple, yet it's really, something about it's elegant. I love the rose gold on the top. I love the square packaging. It's just really, really nice, and the color is so, like, there's something about it that it's so rich in color and comfortable. I mean, if you are not a fan of liquid lipsticks because of the fact that they parch your lips and make them look like raisins by the end of the day, then this is absolutely for you. So that's what that one looks like. And then I also picked up one of the blushes. I mean, with this sale, who didn't pick up one of these blushes? I picked up the shade She's Passionate. It's the one I'm wearing today, and I'm just going to tell you, like, I just started using it. It's been in the bag all this time, and I just recently broke it out to start using it. And honestly, it's one of the best, if not the best blush I have ever used. First of all, the packaging is super luxurious. Like, there's a reason this thing is $32. Maybe it's $34. I don't remember. Super pretty, very reflective, so yes, it's going to show all of the fingerprints, but it's very, very expensive looking. I love it. And I picked up the richest looking shade. It's very pink, but it looks more intimidating in the pan than it does go on your skin. And I have to say, this is the most natural looking blush I have ever used. You know, I mean, when you use blush and you go in with your blush brush, a lot of times it deposits a lot of color in one place and then you have to spend your time buffing it out. This one is so buildable that that doesn't even happen. Like, there's something about it. It has a little bit of a sheen that it goes onto your skin as if it's just melting into your skin and not sitting on top. So it doesn't look fake. Like, not that all blushes look fake, but come on, we know when we're wearing blush. With this one, it almost looks like you really just have a flush to your cheeks. Your skin looks healthy, and oh my gosh, I feel like I need to pick another one up down the road. But this thing is so amazing. I'm glad I picked it up. I hope if you picked yours up that you're loving it as much as I am, because it's really, really great. Let's see. I was bummed that I had missed out last year on the Hourglass Unlocked palette, because that one was just, I don't know, something about it. Every time someone used it, it looked so good. So that was one of my regrets. Well, little did I know, I mean, I found out a couple days before they released it, but that they were going to re-release it this year with the Ghost collection. So the Ambient Lighting Edit Ghost Unlocked is what it's called. Exact same palette as the Unlocked palette from last year. The only thing is they've swapped the positions of a couple of powders, which I don't care. But it does come in this year's Ghost packaging. It comes with the clear side and then the silver top. It has the little bunny on the H because because Hourglass is cruelty free, but I forget. They're like making strides in doing something. Are they already vegan? I don't remember. Are they headed that direction? Anyways, but I think proceeds go to a certain animal foundation. But this is what it looks like on the inside. I mean, this is one of those where I feel like the Hourglass palettes that come out every year almost tend to look the same because they put the same dim light or, you know, whatever. But this particular one, for whatever reason, I was super intrigued with the blushes. I was super intrigued with the strobe powder, and I just knew I wanted to pick it up. So I have used it a couple of times, and I'm so glad I picked it up. The bronzer I don't have. It's not one of their permanent line bronzers because I have both of those. The blushes, this blush in particular, so pretty. It is such a rosy shade. Very, very natural. Oh my goodness, look how pretty. Very light but buildable, again, kind of like Patrick Ta. The bronzer, again, beautiful, and then this strobe is stunning. For Hourglass, usually Hourglass goes with like these subtle type of highlighters, and this particular one is a little bit of a step up from that. I hope you can see that. I hope it's not becoming too washed out. But anyways, I picked that up just because, again, I couldn't pass up on it this year. I had already passed last year, and that was a mistake. And then a couple items left. So you guys knew I was picking this up, right? The Huda Mercury Retrograde. Have not used it yet. And I know several of you had said you were going to wait for my review. I have not used it yet, but you guys, it looks beautiful, and I have rarely been, again, disappointed by a Huda product. So first off, the packaging is the most stunning packaging to date. I've always thought her packaging was absolutely stellar. The fact that she puts herself on the cover, and they're just very appealing to the eye, and this is taking it a step up. It is plastic, and it's like a violet type of plastic. It's beautiful. There is a plastic over, or like a little film that you can peel off of the cover of this. I think that is really mindful because, you know, that way it's not all scratched up by the time it gets to you. And the inside is absolutely stunning. I don't know, you guys, if I had to pick just off the top of my head like a favorite due to just being drawn in and sparkle and intensity, I think it would be this one. I think this is going to be my new favorite. Again, haven't tried it, so I don't know if I'm going to get a review up for you guys. But again, it's rare that I'm disappointed with a Huda product. So I did pick this one up. But you guys, most of you knew that I was going to. And some of y'all asked me. I was like, yes, Yes, I am. It's already in my loves list. I have one product left. Let's see. It's over here. I'm sorry. I've got a couple products left. So I did pick up the Jouer Rose Cut Gems Blush and Cheek Topper Palette. Now, it was almost, I already knew I wanted to pick this up, but then I started reading reviews and it wasn't getting good reviews. And I thought, darn, maybe I don't want to. Some people say that this packaging looks cheap. I think it's kind of cute. I don't mind it. I will tell you, I've been using this nonstop. The blushes in this palette are sensational. Everything I would want in a Jouer blush. The thing that was bringing down the ratings was this topper, this highlight topper. I think people were expecting it to be a highlighter, and it is actually a glitter topper. I have used it on its own, not on top of any highlighter, but just as, you know, just on top of my blush. It's really beautiful. It is piecey. It's typically not the type of thing that I would say I really like, but there's something about it that once you dust it on your cheeks, it really just creates such a magical effect. I don't know. I really do enjoy it. So very, very pretty. They are a drier formula, and I feel like sometimes these types of shades like this super bright pink Barbie blush can be intimidating to some people, but it is very pretty. And if you go light-handed, you can really build them up, and just, they're very, very pretty. Anyways, I hope you can see that. I dusted a few on there. So I picked that up. Let me wipe off my hand before I get some of this all over my clothes like I'm used to doing. Okay, the last two products are Pat McGrath, you guys. Let me put some of this down so that I don't, hold on. Okay, so I did pick up a couple of Pat McGrath products, which, yes, I know Pat McGrath is very expensive. This particular one sold out literally the night before the sale. It had been in my loves list for literally like a month and a half, ever since it released on Sephora's website. And the night before, because I always wake up in time, like super early, as soon as the sale goes live, to place my order, just because I don't want to risk things selling out. And so this had sold out, and I'm like, are you kidding me? So I waited a couple of days, nothing. I ended up ordering it off of the Pat McGrath website. I did find a 10% off coupon. Literally a couple of days later, it came back into stock at Sephora, and within a day or so, it had sold right back out. But this is the Ritualistic Rose Quad, and I had seen so many people talk about this that I knew I wanted to pick it up, especially because of this shade right here, which is called Astral Rose Orchid. So this shade is everything you would want in a Pat McGrath or any type of eyeshadow shade. It's absolutely beautiful. I have used this a couple of times. Here are two shades. Just lovely. I would highly recommend, if you like rose tones, I would recommend looking at this on the Pat McGrath website, because they are all sold out of all three quads on Sephora's website, and I think the only way to pick them up now is on Pat's website. So that's what those two look like. They are incredibly shiny, so if you are a fan of Pat's special formula, then this is for you. The other product I picked up, you guys know the drama that's gone on with this palette. I'm not going to go into it. And literally as soon as I ordered it, I almost had a little bit of buyer's remorse because I've already kind of overspent. I'm over budget based on the sale. So anyways, but I did end up picking up the Divine Rose palette. This is kind of one of those, this really is one of those times where it was just like I got sucked in by the hype because it had sold out here, that it's going to be an extremely limited quantity here. Anyways, but I did pick it up. I have not yet swatched it, and I'm not going to swatch it now, only because I don't know if I'm going to keep it or if I'm just going to post it on Poshmark for just slightly more than what I paid for it so that I can just recoup the Poshmark cost. I'm not sure yet. I have not made that decision. It is beautiful, what can I say, but it is also very basic, and I would literally be buying it for this color right here, which looks beautiful. This color is a dupe. It's the exact same shade that's already in, not Midnight Sun, yeah, Midnight Sun. That shade right there. There's a couple of dupes, but not ones that I already have because I don't have the long green one. There's one in here from there. Anyways, it looks lovely. It's very rosy toned, but for the price tag, I don't really know that my budget wants to handle this right now. So anyways, so you may, if you follow me on Poshmark, you may end up seeing this in the very near future. I have not yet made that final call yet. We'll see. But that does bring us to the end of this haul. That was quite a bit of product. Yeah, that was a lot, and a lot of goodies and a lot of stuff I'm really happy with. Just like the spring haul, there's really not much that I would say I was disappointed with, like, if anything. Like, if anything, I would have been disappointed with this little hairbrush, and it was everything I could want and more. So that brings us to the end of this haul. Alright guys, that brings us to the end of this video. Again, I hope you enjoyed it and will consider subscribing and giving a thumbs up. Before I let you go, I just want to give you a quick verse of the day, especially because this is Thanksgiving week. And first of all, I am so incredibly grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you so much that even though I didn't post for 3 weeks, you still stuck by. A lot of times people will unsubscribe because you're not frequently posting, and I just can't even tell you how much I appreciate the fact that life had to happen to me and you allowed me to take that step back and go a little while without posting. But I hope and pray that each and every one of you have a most beautiful Thanksgiving with your family. We have a lot to be thankful for, even though a lot of stuff can a lot of times go wrong. Things are happening in our lives, just distress, all of that, but there is still a lot to be grateful for. Today's comes from Acts 17:27, and it says, "Reach out for God and find him, though he is not far from each one of us." All right, my friends, thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys. See you soon. Bye.